Hey everybody, welcome back to the garden. I thought I would talk about guilds that we have going on here today. So Sean from Edible Acres put out a video that had some information about the guilds that he's been putting together, and I thought it would be fun to share some of the guilds that we've been putting together here in the Pacific Northwest. So, what do we have here? There's a lot of stuff going on. Right here is the tree that we want. This is a pawpaw. It's been put in a couple years now. It's growing very slowly because it's in a good amount of sun. Underneath of it, I've got comfrey to pull up some minerals and nutrients deep down in the soil, and then we cut that a couple times in the summer and lay it down around the pawpaw as a mulch. I've got strawberries. I've got dandelions that just show up, and then the big nitrogen fixer here is an autumn olive. Check out how many flowers this thing has on it. It's crazy. The bees love it. There's not that many out today, but it's kind of a little cool temperature wise, so they're not super active. So this is kind of a pattern that we've replicated pretty often. We've got the tree on the south side, nitrogen fixer on the north side, and eventually the tree is going to shade out the nitrogen fixer, and we'll keep cutting the nitrogen fixer. Usually on the south side we have our kind of like mineral accumulator, comfrey, and then we have a spreading ground cover of strawberries. Let's see if we can check out a few other guilds that we have. I'll go find one. Okay, here's another slightly different guild. Same sort of setup, but different cast of characters. We've got a persimmon in the middle here that we want to be the eventual overstory. And it's flanked by two seaberries. There's a female here, female seaberry here. And then we don't have any comfrey on this one, but we do have a spreading ground cover of strawberries and dandelions. And that's about it on this one. This is the south side, this is the north side, this is west, this is east. So slightly different setup. Let's go look at the Asian pears, because they have a little bit of a different setup. Okay, here's one of my Asian pears. This is Chojiro. This one has a different setup. We're kind of experimenting to see what works and what doesn't. So let me go around here again. This is the overstory tree that we want, and it's gotten quite big pretty quickly. It's only been here, I don't know, 4 years maybe. They really grow fast. Let's see, on the west side, we've got comfrey. On kind of the north side, we have an autumn olive again, and then we've got a whole different set of characters in here. This is a Egyptian running onion, or yeah, Egyptian walking onion. Got regular garlic in here to kind of confuse the pests. We've got, let's see, chocolate mint back there. Got some fuzzy stuff here. This is yarrow. It's very nice. This is grass that's just been kind of invading. I'm trying to keep it under control. Strawberries here. Oh, you can really smell the chocolate mint. It smells nice. And then right here, kind of just barely hanging on, is a seaberry on the south side. And the reason the seaberries are on the south side is because they can't handle any kind of shade. Like, I can show you some of them. Even when they grow on top of each other, like if this grows a branch that shades out even a little bit of these, they die. It's pretty impressive. So they're kind of a short, they're a pioneer. They get going really quick. They fix presumably a lot of nitrogen, and then once this tree overhead shades them out, I mean, they're done. They've done their job. I think the autumn olive can handle more shade. We've got them on the north side of the house, and they seem to be able to handle fairly deep shade before they start you know, stretching up and indicating that they can't handle it anymore. Let's see. These are wine cap mushrooms. And what else have we got here? We've been gardening between the trees, just because, you know, the trees take a long time to get going and it's a lot of space to lose. What else do we have here? We've got this. It's not a perennial. This is, I think it's called black salsify? Black lovage, that's the name of it. Pretty interesting plant. It's a biennial in the carrot family. It has an interesting taste to it. I did a previous video, I think, where I described it as, well, I can't even remember. Let's have a taste. Oh, interesting. It's kind of mellowed a lot. No, maybe not. Okay. It's, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like got a carrot, celery, lovage. I don't know. It's somewhere in between all of them. It's not nearly as intense as it was in the spring. In the spring, it was like, oof, super powerful. Gotta love that chocolate mint. So that's pretty much the guilds that we tend to replicate over and over again. Comfrey, nitrogen fixer, ground cover, some kind of pest confuser, stinky thing like garlic or onions or something like that. And then, yeah, and then maybe some other like herbs. Like yarrow tends to be pretty reliable here and I don't have to water it. So, make some videos about your guilds and tell me what you have going on. I'd love to hear about some other setups. I know Guy's Garden and some of the permaculture books kind of give you templates, but I'd love to see what other people are doing because the cast of characters changes depending on where you are in the country, what you have available to you that's cheap, and yeah. All right.